Let's go, guys. We have another game here. This time we have he won two that playing as the English in the color purple against his opponent. What was his name? Xi Wang. Xi Wang. It's like Xi is like from before and Wang is like prosperous or something. Just read that up. But anyway, playing as the Delhi Sultanate in the color green. Welcome everybody to another Age of Empires 4 casted game. Is it just me or the game is changing a lot? The game is changing a lot in a way that if you just look at the English a few weeks ago, they were a civilization that, you know, they kind of do a lot of things, but their specialty, the thing they shine, it's their feudal aggression. They will just put lombos with a council hall. It will just go through your base and, you know, just harass you. And because they have lombos and you don't, usually it's a very good fight for them. So things have changed. And I remember I was watching the Beast is streaming the other day where he was talking about like the English 2TC king. How do you deal with that? And he just says, I don't know. Like I simply don't know. It's really just impossible to attack the English, right? First off, you cannot attack because you have a king in your base that is trying to kill you, right? And it will heal himself even if you take some damage. He will just go out and come back. So essentially, if the English player micros this well, he wouldn't be able to lose any kind of unit. So that's one thing. Then he go for a 2TC, very close to each other. Not any kind of 2TC. It's the, I was gonna say China. It's like English 2TC, which well, the main one has, you know, more arrows, so it's like a machine gun. So you don't really want to go there. Have network of castles, which will give you a lot of attack speed for your units, and you can just have lombos to defend, and you're having a blast with the white tower. I suspect this is that's what's gonna happen here. But we're gonna see a early wheelbarrow coming from Higwon Tuda. It's gonna be playing for the longer game. It's not gonna be able to harass his opponent right away. Meanwhile, the Delhi aging up with a single villager. It's gonna be the Dome of Fate. I'm gonna get that wheelbarrow as well, just because it's free. We take all the things that are free. Just aging up with one, taking his time, gathering gold, gathering food. I put here the build order just so you can check what's the plan. And maybe have remembered this guy before. I'm not gonna spoil you, and I'm not sure. I haven't watched this game. But I have seen this guy before, and I think you're in for a ride because it's let's just say he plays Delhi in a very different way, very different way. Oh, there you see, there you go. Abbey of Kings on the go. It's gonna be aging up with just 2 villagers. Gonna be splitting those to get that stone, enough for getting that second town center. Now the good thing about putting the mill here is that you already know the layout, because you already have the influence ratio. And also I've seen Divine playing like this, because Divine is a player who plays very defensively English. Even before the king was the new thing, he still played like the king was a new thing, right? And he plays the mill and then he deletes it, and because you can see, you know, the ashes from the building, you can already plan your city. That's city planning to its finest, really. So anyway, we're gonna have a very passive game here. So just gonna take this moment to share with you my findings. I'm doing a challenge for myself. Some of you may know, some of you may not. I'm trying to practice like a pro for 30 days. 30 days. Essentially, I will go to Korea next month. And I'm the kind of guy who likes to push hard for like a season and then rest very well, like with no guilt at all. And I do that for everything. When I used to work more on game development, I used to work a lot on a game, and then when when the part of the game project is finished, I will just take a long break. And it's kind of the way I like to to work. I just have very, very intensive months or month, and then have a very, very good rest, like total rest without thinking about anything. So I'm gonna take this challenge just right before my travel to Korea. I'm looking forward to actually watch some kind of esport related stuff. Like, I know Korea is very famous for esports. I wanna take a look at maybe some kind of internet cafes or something like that. I want to check out how that is. Or I saw they have some museums or anything, most likely for LoL or StarCraft, but especially League of Legends. There you go. Compound of the Defender is coming here with 8 villagers. Meanwhile, Hik Wong just gathering the deer here. But anyway, if you're Korean or you have been to Korea, you have some recommendations, let me know. Let me know in the comments. So, because after this month, I will be extremely exhausted. I'm already very, very tired from practicing Age of Empires for at least 3 hours a day, at least. Watching replays, I will say an average of 5 hours a day. It's like same build orders, same save. Taking notes every time I lose, it's just really hard. It's just very, very, very hard. But anyway, Compound of the Defender is coming for here, and let's see where he takes this off. Because when he's in Castle Age, he does have some room to enter into the English base with some man-at-arms, or even some knights. Especially knights will be very good here, just to let your opponent idle a little bit. Send a knight here, kill a villager or two, or maybe just one, and then just go back and do the same thing over and over again. I kind of guess like the White Tower will be here, or to be honest, it has many spots. Maybe I wanna play some farms here, and then the White Tower here. Both places are fine. He's still almost halfway there to go to the Castle Age himself. Meanwhile, the king won't be able to get anyone here because everyone's just eating sheep. Also, relics are being gathered here. First relic coming home for our daily friend. Just gonna put it here in the Dome of Fate. Getting those scholars out to gather those relics. The king just following the scholars. This guy is just a bait, Hold on a second. Freaking tough, man. But I do feel it's getting better. I don't know why it lasts so long. I have no idea. I'm seriously considering going to a doctor if like this week continues like that. Like, there's something wrong there. There is something really wrong there. I never been sick for the throat for so long. I thought it was just gonna be like a week thing, or I just catch a cold and that's it. But it's very strange. It's only the throat. But anyway, 2 more relics coming for the Delhi. Should be very, very happy about this situation. Now remember, the Delhi, his upgrades are really slow, so he doesn't really get any kind of benefit from those, from going for Castle Age very fast. It's because, just take a look at about this. Double Broadaxe is still 2 minutes left. Cannot go for the next upgrade. Blacksmith upgrades didn't even finish. He went for Military Academy first. So, like that's his priorities, man. Scholars gonna go there and heal some villagers. He did lose 1 villager, which is kind of important at this stage. He's going for the berries here. and the English are already there with the white tower. It's gonna be a very offensive position, actually. I'm not gonna put it here next to his farms, which I find it really strange. Usually you want your farms to be very well protected, and the white tower just does the job very, very good. More relics coming for the Delhi Sultanate. Meanwhile, the English playing very, very defensively, staying here with the white tower. Gonna get some knights out on the field. Definitely the right call. You want to get some map control, and the knights will just do it faster. Especially that they come from the white tower, you cannot produce them very fast, 18 seconds. So it's kind of fast. It's kind of fast. It's like the villagers were forced to go back into his base. Sacred sites gonna be captured. And meanwhile, 4 relics in the house for the Delhi Sultanate. And while the English living the English dream, farming simulation, just put more farms, get a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold, actually. 15 villagers on gold. That's like, he's not well. He is producing units. He's getting some knights. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Like he's actually creating a big army. Meanwhile, the palace of the Sultan is here with 32 villagers rushing it. Military academy was finished, and the tower elephants are coming in 1 minute. Now, remember I told you I saw this guy before? I haven't watched this game, but I saw this guy before, and I kind of already have a feeling of everything that he's doing. And let me tell you, this guy is no joke. It looks like he's miming. He's not. He's really not. More villagers going out. I'm gonna get the some stone. Villagers' fortresses are also it's already researched, so he can train villagers from the keeps. Get that stone right away. Meanwhile, more knights coming from the English. At this point, you should just go with the knights. Just get into the base. You know, he doesn't have +2 range armor, so they're gonna take quite a few damage. It looks like the villagers. You will find the villagers here in the stone. You only have 38 villagers left. Now the first elephant is out. I don't know if you wanna, you know. Oh my god, 35 hand cannon, double damage. Actually, two guys here. Look at that. Kill it with fire, man. Oh my god, one single tower elephant. Beautiful. I mean, when you see a guy with a town center like this, you kind of know what's coming for you, right? You kind of know it. Tower elephant, the king goes down. Wololo attempt to defend. Meanwhile, the tower elephant keeps throwing those hand cannon, double hand cannon. Beautiful defense coming from the Delhi Sultanate. Meanwhile, English getting veteran spearman. Let's take a look at his base. Farm transition. Almost there, like 20 something farms. Almost 20 something. He's very safe in his base. He has gold, double gold in the back, berries. He's living the time of his life. He's truly living the time of his life. Unfortunately for the Delhi, he didn't close this wall, but his opponent doesn't know it. He's just gonna start torching here. Never mind, who needs to torch when there is an opening here? Oh my god, I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. The elephants are here my friends. They are no joke. Now, you saw how much damage a single elephant can do, a single tower elephant. You need to take a look at how much damage 2 tower elephants can do. He has another university, not yet, right? He doesn't have the... He doesn't really have the economy to do that. And notice that he only have 5 villagers on foot, just enough to get, you know, villagers out. The rest just coming for the wood. Now who will win here? 2 tower elephants? Or 8 knights? And, well, with 3, I think the answer is very obvious who's gonna win here. University coming soon for the daily. Meanwhile, English actually going for the Spearman. He's also going for the Wingard Palace. Where are you? There you go, Wingard Palace in the back of his base. University already there. Biology is coming. This will give the tower elephants a lot of HP. Pretty much like... How much? Probably they will be like 900 HP each. It's walking with the relic. I don't know why. I don't really know why. It's like it's a defensive relic. And the elephants are coming. You gotta be careful with the Spearman. The Spearman actually do fairly good damage against those elephants. Now obviously this is not the number of a Spearman that will take down an elephant. But if numbers continue to increase, may be in trouble. Now the good thing about the English is that he's on 2TC. He haven't lost any villager, so he should have a very good economy. Well, defensive wall of law here. Looks like the scholar will go inside the town center. Now with the keep, it's just really hard to get inside a base. It just do a lot of damage, and he doesn't have +2 range armor, which is a huge deal when you want to raid your opponent. Look at this guy, just kiting, kite to wing, man. Just you bring sword to a gunfight. That's basically what happened, or more or less, you bring spears to an elephant fight. More knights trying to harass his opponent. Or where exactly can he harass? Next to him, there is a keep. Spring on the placements already here. Also, boiling oil. Boiling oil? That was the name. Boiling oil. It's also there. So more scholars inside the university gonna get biology in 1 minute. Also a mangonel coming soon. Bombard as well. And now he's pushing with the elephants. Now you gotta be careful not to lose the elephants. Have some scholars here just to protect the... Ooh, look at that. Bombard already there. You need to protect the bombard at all cost. At all costs. Cannot lose the bombard like this. Oh my god, it does. Mangonel gonna be going down. Another bombard's coming soon. Looks like have more and more elephants into the field. 4 elephants so far. More should be coming soon. How much population space they occupy? I think they occupy 3, right? I don't see it anywhere. I think they occupy 3. I'm not so sure. You need to deal with the white tower. You need to deal with the white tower. You cannot just go there with the white tower there. It just does a lot of damage. If you want to take a look at how much. 13 plus 3. So take a look at this. That's fair amount of damage, and you don't have the speed to move around the influence radius very quickly. At the same time, another raid trying to happen here. He's losing some villagers here, but with enough keeps, he should be able to keep up. More elephants. He's having some trouble pushing into the English base. Like, even with some elephants, still have some trouble. We still have some trouble here. But the bombards are already here. Defensive wall also coming. Gotta be careful not to lose this one. And the bombards already start attacking the white tower. Mangonels waiting in the back. Meanwhile, attacking? Look at that, attacking the white tower. Meanwhile, attacking the infantry with the hand cannoneers. Oh my god. Oh my god. More tower elephants coming. More bombards. White tower went down. Remember, he didn't went for the Berkshire, so he does have a problem with the defensive structures in his base. With a couple of mangonels here, he's actually gonna go for a landmark snipe. He doesn't know if he went for the Berkshire. Likely for him, he didn't. A couple of more bombards, and these scholars coming here with a relic just for a defensive Wololo, just in case if things get complicated. There is a Wololo coming soon. Second landmark went down. And he taps out. Well played by these two players. Oh my god, I'm so glad I cast this game. It was so fun to watch. Hopefully you enjoy it as well. And I will see you in the next one.